Hello, my friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family. So, guys, did you notice that Facebook went down? Well, many of you guys are on Facebook every day. I am myself. And yeah, it did go down. It went down exactly when I was trying to post something. So I just took it that they were mad at me again. I'm used to that because, they do most definitely do a lot of censorship. And they've actually closed accounts on me, including a business account which had like well over 1,000 recommendations for my business. And so I wasn't surprised at all to see it go down, but I didn't think it was everybody going down. But yes, Monday's outage was the result of a routine test, as this is what they are saying anyway. So, as it says, did Facebook go down for you Monday? You weren't alone. The most popular social network went down early Monday afternoon, showing users who tried to access its site broken error messages like saying, "Sorry, something went wrong. We're working on it and we'll get it fixed as soon as we can." The outage knocked out Facebook's main website for some users and made using Facebook Messenger difficult. Instagram and WhatsApp, two of Facebook's other major social platforms, both seem to be doing fine. So I didn't realize that WhatsApp is part of Facebook. That's actually new to me. Instagram I knew. And most definitely it all feels like it's part of Big Brother. After going offline for around half an hour, the social network appeared to be working again about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. In a statement provided to USA Today, a Facebook spokesperson said the outage was the result of a routine test. Earlier today, a routine test caused users to have trouble accessing or posting to all Facebook services, including WhatsApp and Instagram. We quickly investigated and restored access for everyone. We're sorry for the inconvenience. The company did not elaborate when asked if the test was planned or if the outage was the result of an issue with the test. As has become common with recent internet outages, users quickly rushed to Twitter, with Facebook down hashtag rising among the site's US and worldwide trending topics. And people panicked, trying to find out what happened to Facebook. And so, what exactly is this? Is it just simply a test? Was this some hacking? Was this something else? Because, of course, you guys remember it was just a month ago that YouTube went down for over an hour during an abrupt worldwide outage. And, of course, that sent everybody scrambling and caused so many people to panic as well. I saw a whole bunch of live streams all of a sudden come on with everybody talking about Facebook going down and wondering what exactly is going on. And of course, many people have been talking about when the grid goes down big time, what's it going to be like? It's going to be total chaos for most people. Absolute total chaos, total panicking. So we need to be ready for that and have our plans for that. And, it's a good idea to adjust to life without it in little bits and pieces, perhaps. So maybe we should just simply, shut things down here and there for a while. How many of us just simply look at our phone during meals all the time? I'm guilty of it too. Totally guilty of it. As soon as I get up, first thing I do is go over to the phone, look at the messages, pull up the computer, see if anything has happened in the world that I need to get out right away. It's just the society that we live in. And that society is going to be changing. It is changing. We could feel it. And so many have talked about the event as well. And when we get this, whether it's a solar blast, a CME, when basically everything goes down, how are we going to react to that? How are we going to handle it? Are we going to be able to handle it? Are we going to have withdrawals? Are we going to be panicked? What's going to be going on? And of course, in these times, especially with what we see going on geopolitically, it's very worrisome. And I've been wanting to talk about that as well, and that'll be a topic for another video to get in what's coming along those lines, because we could see that building, and we're getting close. We are getting close. Many are expecting it to happen any day. I think we have more time than that, but I do think we will witness the entire grid go down. I do think that's in the makings, and we might be without it for a prolonged period of time, not just hours, maybe days, maybe weeks, maybe months, maybe more. And I do think that's coming. And it's part of everything that we're going to be facing in these times. So we need to take these times and events like this to kind of refocus ourselves and pull together with our core groups, our family, our friends, our immediate family, those that are around us. And as we've talked about things like CB radios and ham radio, and how do we communicate with each other? How do we pull together when that goes down? These are all wake-up calls. YouTube going down, Facebook going down today. These are all wake-up calls. And, these could be white hat events when you get down to it. Because we can see the rise of, 1984 all around us. It's so clear. And as we were talking about, and I brought up several times, people are terrified of losing, their Second Amendment rights, but it's the First Amendment rights that are disappearing right before our face. And they probably will never be able to get rid of the Second Amendment. Or, when it does happen, it's a complete lockdown situation. We'll see, but I think we need to be more worried about the First Amendment. And so these events bring thoughts of that to mind as well, because obviously Facebook, YouTube, Google, they're the big boys. They're the big boys. They're how things are communicated nowadays. Instagram, somewhat, and Twitter as well. And just think about all those things going down, and how cut off will we feel when that happens. So guys, I'm always on the lookout for new comets, just simply because there's so many prophecies about new comets at critical periods of time. And also, as we learn about the electric universe and the interconnectedness of all things electromagnetically, they are important in more than one way. So there's a new comet in the morning sky. 3 amateur astronomers discovered a bright new comet that has quadrupled in brightness over the past few days. And so this was discovered last week by 3 amateur astronomers, Mackholtz, Fujikawa, Iwamoto. And that's the name of this comet, C2018 V1. It's quadrupled in brightness over the past few days. It's now glowing like a fuzzy 8th in magnitude star in the constellation Virgo. And they believe that this is one that it's making its first appearance into the inner solar system. So that means it's highly, unpredictable. So we don't know how bright it's going to get. And right now you can see it with binoculars, and hopefully it will become naked eye, because comets are spectacular. When you can see a naked eye comet, it's an amazing thing to behold. And so these guys actually beat out the computer programs in finding it. And as it says, it appears to be a first-time visitor to the inner solar system. And it's plunging towards the sun on a nearly parabolic orbit that will take it inside the orbit of Mercury. Closest approach to the sun at 0.38 AU is December 3rd to the 4th. Closest approach to the Earth is November 27th. So in that time frame there, who knows, maybe we'll have a spectacular sight in the sky. And let's hope so. It's just always a sight to behold, and let's hope it becomes naked eye. And I have 2 more articles with links about it to give you a little more info on it for those more technically inclined. Basically, look towards Virgo in the southeastern sky. and that is where it will be. And we have another asteroid coming in. 2018 VC7 is going to fly by the Earth at 0.87 lunar distance on November 13th, and this will be the 61st of the year within 1 AU, so, or 1 LD actually. So it's going to be another relatively close call. You know, it's nothing we should be worried about hitting us, but there's been a lot of these as we see its orbit. And then we have more giant cracks fissuring the Arabian Desert this time. And there's a video for you to see. And gigantic cracks, as we've been saying, all around the world. You name it. You know, South America, we had in multiple places in South America. We've had them in Australia, in New Zealand. We've had them in Africa. We've had them in New Mexico. We've had them in Mexico. We've had them in Arizona. Here we have them in the Arabian Desert. All over. And it really does feel like it lends credence to the expanding Earth theory. And so we have video for you guys to check out on this as well. And so my friends, as always, please do thumbs up to support the channel. Go ahead, subscribe, click the bell, get all notifications, and share with as many as possible so we can wake people up to what's happening in these times. I look forward to your guys' comments as always. May you guys always be blessed with abundant peace, love, happiness, and well-being. God bless, my friends. Namaste.